Okay, we're almost done. I'm now going to show you how to assemble the final part for this session, which is the bumper module. Okay, and the bumper module sits at the front of the robot. Okay, here, and again it's the one that's got the switches in it, and it's what detects when your robot has bumped into something. So, how do we put all of that together? Well, we need most of the remaining parts. We need the bumper itself, we need these two bumper covers here, we need most of the rest of the nuts and bolts, we need these two switches, okay, bumper switches here, we need two more bricks, and we need these two little rubber rectangular pieces that should have been in with your tyres. Okay, and we're going to try and put all of that together. So what do? Well, we start by finding out what's the top of these bumper switches. Now the top is the lumpy side. It's only very slightly lumpy, but you'll see it's got these tiny little ridges which are actually tiny resistors, and the bottom side is completely flat. So with those resistors facing up, what do? We take our little conductive rubber strips, okay, those little rectangles, and we have to fit them into, and you might not be able to see this, but we need to fit them into the slots on those switches. Okay, so it should just sit in there in that switch. Okay, I need to do that for both of them, making sure that they're both the right way up. They should hold themselves in there reasonably well. Now the next thing is to slot these switches now over the bumper. So they need to go over, keeping them the right way up, over the bumper. Oh, now this is going to be a bit tricky. They don't want to stay. Have I got the bumper up the right way? I don't think I do. Okay, the bumper's got to go up this way with the ridges on the top. And that slots in there. Okay, so it sits in there. Then I take one of these bumper covers, and this goes over the top. Now I've got to make sure that I get it around the right way, and the right way is, one second. Okay, so seems like I was right. The correct way to install the bumper cover is with the flat side facing forwards towards the front of the bumper. Okay, and if we just slot that over like that, it should sit neatly over the switch. Then we need to do the same to the other one. Okay, so I just poke that in there. What I'm doing here is I'm angling the bumper, I'm slotting it into the switch, and then I'm twisting it back so it sits over the top and holds in there. And I'm going to put this bumper cover on. Oh, now I notice the bumper cover isn't going on neatly there, so what that tells me is something's gone wrong. It's not slotting on easily. So yes, I think what I've done is I've got the switch upside down. I had the resistors on the bottom, those lumpy resistors on the bottom, they should be on the top. So let's just try again. I slot that in there, twist and slot it down. Good. And I can put the bumper cover over the top. Much better. Now, I want to attach this now to the MicroBot. Now, I've got to remember, and I made this mistake myself, that it attaches over the top of the line tracker. So this is the front where the line tracker is, and that's where the bumper's got to go. It's got to go over there. And I'm going to attach it with the two more bricks that I've got, two of my three last bricks. And what I've done is actually in each brick I've put three little nuts in there. I don't know if you can see those. But I put them so that the circular side of the nut, you'll see that the nuts have got a circular side, is facing up, okay? And I've pushed them in with my Allen key so that they've gone in as far as they can into the brick there. Okay, now what will make this easier to attach is if I put the bricks onto the bumper first. So I'm going to do that, making sure that I've got them around the right way. I can slot that on there, and same on the other one. Making sure that the bricks are nice and parallel to the front of the bumper. Oh, it's fallen off. Okay, now I'm going to take those and I'm going to get some of the bolts that I have remaining, and I'm going to attach these on there. Okay, I'm going to do that in fast motion. Okay, well, looks easy, doesn't it? Only took me about half an hour. The bricks dropped out a couple of times, but I just slotted them back in. They were a little bit hard to get in there. I just had to wiggle them a little bit to make sure that everything fitted in. Notice again that the red, you should be able to see red on the motherboard. The little red patch matches up with the red on the bumper switch. Okay, so all of that lines up, and I should be able to push those in and out pretty easily. Okay, if they're not moving, then something's wrong. Okay, and that's done. We're ready to start installing programs onto that and see how it goes. Well done.